All right, I am here now with Travis Lynn, Director of Excellerate Youth, pastor of a fantastic church in the Fargo Moorhead area, two campuses now. And it's so great to partner with you this last week and Accelerate. Travis, how are we doing today?
We're great. I love what you guys are doing in Peru. I'm so thankful to be here and get to talk to you guys today.
Awesome. Travis, why don't you just tell us a little bit about Accelerate Youth, kind of what you guys have been up to, what maybe some testimonies from this last year?
Yeah, well, I'll start by just sharing a little bit of my story because it's how Accelerate started was a bit from my past. I grew up just with broken family. My dad left when I was two. My mom remarried after that, and then there was a season when I was in high school that I went into foster care because my home life was so tumultuous between me and my stepdad that the police actually told us you should leave, meaning that I should move out of my home because there was so much conflict that they were concerned that someone was going to get hurt. And so I spent a season of uh, my youth in foster care, and I was a drug addict in high school and in junior high, and didn't know Jesus, and came out of that by going to a program called Teen Challenge, which I'm sure some of you guys are familiar with, and gave my heart to Jesus, and then worked in Teen Challenge for 8.5 years. Moved up here, planted a church in 2014, and the thing that I've been realizing is that when I worked with men and with life controlling problems, and then even myself, like there's so much stuff that has to be restored when you get to a certain point, when you have been through years of brokenness, years of addiction, years of pain. We had guys that were 60 years old, and when you get to be that old, or you get to be that stuck in your ways, it's so much harder to kind of reset, recalibrate than it is when you're younger. And there's this element of people needing connection. I just remember, for me, what I needed during that season in my life is I needed connection. I needed someone to care for me, someone to walk beside me and help me during just some really awful transitions in my life. And so these students that come to us, they're in foster care. They're usually anywhere from 17 to 21, sometimes even a little bit older. And so we love being able to just be, salt and light and love and care for these students. So that's some of how it got started. Then on Sundays, we really have a philosophy. We want to teach them how to serve, how to give back. It just works for us right now for them to do that in our church. And so they'll serve coffee. A lot of them love to serve coffee. We've had some people love to run sound. We've had different students just try different things, be door greeters. And sometimes, honestly, though, we had one girl in particular, she was very I don't want to go to church. So she just stayed in the lobby. She stayed in the lobby almost the whole semester. And then she ended up, she kept coming back to church even after she graduated. She kept coming back to church, still staying in the lobby. But she just loved the connections and the relationships that she had built. Then she came in Easter. She told me that the Lord told her to come in and sit in Easter. She gave her heart to Jesus, and she has brought, for sure, more than any other student. She has brought more people to church than any other student. So we just had one semester last year, and I'll tell you why your guys' blessing in particular just came so timely, was just the Lord Jesus knew. But last year we had a ton of students from the previous year that were ready to get vehicles. And so in order for them to get a vehicle, they have to have $1,000 in savings. They have to have a job, and their caseworker has to say it's in their best interest. So they just have to be mature enough to be ready to do that. So we had 5 students last year already. Just to put it in context, this is our 4th year. We've given away 8 vehicles total. So 5 of our 8 vehicles came last year.
Yeah, it's so good. We love what you're doing up there in Fargo Moorhead. And off camera, you had mentioned that this last year you gave away the most amount of cars. Your program is at 5 cars.
5 cars, yes.
That's 5 young adults that now have a tool in their pocket, on the street, in their garage, in their driveway, to let them really gain freedom, but also be able to go out and to be able to get that job, to be able to get to church, to pick up a friend to go to church, whatever it may be. And we know that cars are getting expensive. Like, we just know that.
Yes.
40%, right? That's what.
Yeah, 40% increase in cost in the last 3 years.
That's crazy. Well, I just want to let you know that on top of what we gave you this last year, we had a gentleman in our church that has a heart for you guys. And in my hand right now, I'm holding keys and a title to a car, a Honda Civic. So a beast of a car that we are going to deliver to you guys for that next student, for that next young adult that graduates and is ready to move on with Jesus in their life and change generations to come. So
come on, that's amazing, Northwoods. Thank you guys so much. That's such a big deal. We love Hondas too. We try to find Hondas, so that's great.
It's clean, it looks good, it's a little worm burner. They're gonna look good in that car. So
wonderful. That's wonderful.
Travis, thank you so much for what you do in the lives of students. We support you. Northwoods Life loves you guys, and so thank you so much. And we look forward to what God has in the future for us working together.
Thank you guys. Love you guys. Have a great rest of your weekend and enjoy your Sunday, and listen to this pastor or whoever's preaching today. They got a good word for you.